Right, I'm just going to see how the camera angle is. Sorry it's wobbling, I've got my phone on charge. We'll see how we go. It's not too bad. Can zoom in a little bit more. Let's move that over there a second. There's probably a delay, so I'm going to have to wait a second. We will get this camera sorted one day. It's frustrating because on my computer it looks a lot better. Don't know if I can do it by just adding a window. See if we can capture a window. Display capture. Okay. No. We can't. So what I need to do now is... Hi Josie. Hi Lucy. I'm just quickly fiddling with our zoom in and zoom out and our light because it might be a bit too bright. It's distorted a little bit. Ugh. Let's reset. Stretch to screen. Hi Twinkle Ninja. Twinkie Ninja even. Right, we've got a bit of a delay. Come on. See, it's annoying that we can't get the camera closer in that angle because it's fairly clear. Give them little guinea pigs and then we'll get stitching. Oh. Definitely need a new camera. Or at least a new phone mount so we can get it directly over. Right, now let's zoom in. Go with extra 10 for starters. How are we all anyway while we're messing about? We all stitching. Now because of the way that I am messing about with this with zooming and stuff, once I get it zoomed in, right, let's do another 10. Once I get it zoomed in and situated, we're going to try not to touch the camera. And then at the end of this live we'll show you whereabouts I am. We'll show the project. Oh, be careful now because I need to move my tablet closer. There's always a little bit of fiddling to start with. That should be okay. Might have to just lift it up a smidge. And we're going to leave it alone because I think that'll do. Right, let's get the pattern keeper open. Now, I didn't actually do any more stitching earlier. Let's see where we're at. No, I'm not going to leave it alone. I'm telling porcupines. I'm going to do this. Move that over there. Oh, Ali. to screen. Move it over here a smidge. Doing good at work, but it's the one where I work by myself so I can listen or watch what I want. That's cool. Well, I think that will do. You can see what I'm stitching. Oh, kinda. As I say, the priority agenda list is get a decent camera. Because we need to be able to zoom in a little bit more. My threads are tangled. How are you, Josie? And Lucy? Lucy joins me on every live, bless her. Now you might hear a lot of pinging. It's because I haven't muted my phone. Right, Ali, what are you doing? Here we go. Let's start stitching. So we're going to finish this tower that we started earlier. And then maybe start another one. We'll see how many people we get in. I've also got my puzzle out, so at the end of this we could potentially sit and do the puzzle for a little bit while we chat. See how we feel. I'm getting comments on my Facebook posts, but I can't check them unfortunately because I don't want to mess up my stream. But we are live now. People will find us. Now, I've touched on this a couple of times, but honestly, we're so close to getting this bed moved into the bedroom. So our streams will be better because I won't be reliant on sitting on a bed and I can get this phone a lot closer. But we're restricted at the moment. All good things come to those who wait. So what have I done today? So today, obviously I did a little live earlier, which Lucy joined me on. And who else was on earlier? Sussex Stitches, I think. When I came off the live, like I said, I'm literally starting from where I finished off on this. I ended up getting my puzzle board out and did a bit of puzzling. Watched a bit of me EastEnders because I've got loads to catch up on. And then I did some video editing. I need to get some uploads sorted at some point. It takes a bit longer than I thought it would, but we're getting there. Like I say, it'll be a lot easier once we get a decent camera going. Right, that's that one. Mark that off on there. Yeah, we won't have no wobblage or anything once we get sorted. Anyway, let's stitch. Likes and shares are appreciated. It just gets us on people's For You pages, helps with the algorithm. And I started following people back as well. because then it will notify. I'm pretty sure following people will help with letting their friends know as well when I'm live. Now we are situated here, and I don't plan on moving anytime soon. We will get a regular viewing going, and the more the merrier and all that. Now I'm cheating and I'm just doing that one little stitch and then coming back over here. I will get back to people's messages and comments after the live. Hopefully it's nothing too important. If it is, I apologise. The delay on this is a little bit more than I would like, but it'll be fine. It'll catch up. My internet's not too bad. It's a lot better than what it was when I was living in Wrangle. Beggars can't be choosers. Now let's see whether my chat is working. What do I do with my mouse? Chat. All messages. There we go. Let's lock that so we don't mess about with it. Hide that. Sorted. Oh! Mark them off. Determined to get this one done this year. I'll be stitching. I know Twinkie Ninja is working, but Josie, are you stitching? Lucy? And whoever else is in the room, feel free to comment. To be fair, the less I talk the better, because that way Tigger might not come and terrorise me. didn't stitch those two. Well, so I have to bring that black thread back up in a minute. Tigger, don't do it. If my live abruptly cuts off, I apologise. It'll be Tigger. He's messing about near my... Come on, mate. Messing about near my laptop. Lay down, boy. Yes, lay down. Lay down, please. Oh, for crying out loud. His headbutt in my hand. Wait, off the laptop. Tigger. But I promise I'm not talking to myself. Can you not? Come on, lay down. Not on the laptop. Go on, lay over there. Pain in the butt. Every time I go live, does he come up and have to have a fuss? Doesn't matter what I do with him beforehand either. Don't worry, we're going to keep stitching. Can't keep interrupting our stitch with me's. They're a lot bigger now, Josie, if you're still here, to when you saw them as babies. To grab that black thread back because I marked a stitch off that I haven't actually done. So grab this. And we need to stitch these two. Got a we had a thing called bike night here in Boston, so if you do hear loads of motorbikes go past randomly at some point, I apologise. Where are you all at? You're all very quiet. Has my chat stopped working? 413. Are we all here still, or is my chat stopped? Because I can see there's 13 of you. Where you at, guys? Why is my chat not working? Right, I'll finish this tower and then I'll find out what's going on, because I can't see no chat. And I find it a bit strange that there's 13 people, 15 people in there that are watching, yet there's no chatting. A bit strange. Why do people choose to message me now? That's not even a cross stitch person either. thread keeps getting picked up. Let's move it over there. Push these threads to the back because they're going to get in the way. That's that tower completed. Push the rest of these back. Oh, I've already done them. Ooh. I have got one there. Right, let's have a look what's going on with my chat, because I don't think it's working. I can see that there's people in the room. Oh, we've got Twinkie. Missing stitching. I haven't stitched much the last 2 weeks due to new job. It's so tired that I do like 20 stitches and then my mind loses focus. Oh, bless you. Glad for the long weekend in the US. Well, congratulations on your new job. Yeah, it's sad that you can't stitch as much. Not as much to celebrate with the orange man in office. Yeah, I'm glad that I don't have to deal with, well, I say I'm glad I don't have to deal with that. We deal with our own numpty, but he's not quite as extreme as your guy. Right, we'll start doing this tower and see how we go. Because we've got one person commenting. You're all very quiet tonight. It's still saying there's 13 or 14 of you. It keeps fluctuating between 13 and 14. Obviously you don't have to comment, but it just helps get the chat flowing a bit. But it's fine. Not that, oh yeah, I already read that one. I'm just going to stitch, I'm not even going to talk. No point. Thank you for commenting there, Twinkie. I appreciate you. 1, 2, 3. Let's say comments help because it just gets the chat flowing a bit. This isn't a crime stitch, it is just a stitch. Stitch with me. So we'll do a stitch and chat headline next time, see whether that helps. You're welcome. See, I don't mind doing these lives, but it's difficult when I find it difficult to find topics of conversation. There's only so many times I can go on about Royal Rose or go on about the fact that I've stripped the wallpaper in the bedroom or my cats. It's nice if people comment because it just gets the content flowing a bit better. And if there isn't, I get a little bit disheartened, I'm not going to lie, because as much as I will be sat here stitching anyway, I could have my EastEnders on, I could have my Audible on. I'll do it for you guys. So the least chatting I get, I don't really enjoy it, if that makes sense. I'm better off recording myself stitching while I'm watching my soaps and then editing instead. 1, 2, 3, 4, especially now I can. I sometimes do this because it helps keep my mind occupied with the chatting. But if there's no one to chat to, what's the point? I'll stop feeling sorry for myself now. Where's my thread? There we go. Right, stitch. I'm going to get this towel done and then I'm going to come off. So we're looking at about another 30 minutes or so. also on my analytics it did show that a lot of people that have viewed my videos like later on aren't subscribers. So maybe it's because they don't subscribe, so they don't get the notification to say that I've gone live. And if that's the case, for anybody watching this as a rerun, hit subscribe, hit the notification bell. You will get notified when I go live. Oops, well, I'm going to end that thread because I don't like playing chicken. I've got it parked down here, so we're going to borrow this one. We're going to hijack the East Tower today. Hijacked, and then we're going to stitch this one. This one, and one more. And then park it back there. It's like they'll never know. So, mark them off. So what have we got planned for the weekend? Let me try and get the chat going. Anybody got anything interesting planned for the weekend? I'm doing a darts competition on Saturday. Long time no see, how are you? I'm good, thank you. Just thought I'd jump on and do a little YouTube. Have you been getting much stitching done? Might get my Mirabilia out one day. I haven't stitched on her for a while. Well, for a long time in fact. Where am I parking this? Let's park it down here. Oh, I've already marked that. Right, I need 310. Ouch, my back. I'm good, just been busy with life and I'm finally where I can start crafting again. Did some stitching and knitting, crocheting. That's good. Yeah, I feel like life got in the way of a lot of people just lately. Obviously I had to move. I split up with my partner and moved, so I didn't get a lot of stitching done at all. I'm a little bit in the same boat of finally being able to get some done. But it's nice to see you. Are you looking at doing some more floss tubes? I've just been saying I really need to get some uploads done and not just lives, because I feel like the uploads are key. But the editing, it just takes forever. Yeah, most of my stuff is packed away as I went to the military and finishing up my training. Oh wow. Wowzers. Go you. It'll be hard to film here as I've got roommates and not a good setup, as I've only got a little space that's my own. Oh, bless you. Yeah, well, I'm sure people miss you. Used to get quite a few people watching the videos, I remember. I'll stitch for you, Ali. I always forget to record myself doing any sort of craft. I think I managed one video uploaded to my crafty channel and that's it. Bless you. Yeah, I'm a bit the same. As I say, there's nothing stopping me from hitting the record button when I'm sat watching telly and stitching. You know, I'm like stitching away and listening to the TV. Could easily do a record and edit it. All I've got to do is edit the sound out and add a voiceover or something. But yeah, it's easier said than done sometimes, because the editing can be a pain in the butt. I think that's why I like doing my lives, because I just sit, stitch, and what will be will be. And that's maybe why people aren't watching my lives as much, because there is kind of an upload. They're not like joining the live because they know it's there. I don't change it, it is what it is. I get plenty of views after the fact. You just struggle to get them to join while we're live. Can't quite find the balance. We'll get there one day. Some days I can have 20 odd, some days I can have 3. It's crazy. Some days I think the most I had was 50 odd that was in the room. That was a long time ago though. It's been a while for that. It'll come. I've only started picking it back up again, so people see that I am more active. Hopefully they'll swing on by more regularly. I appreciate you guys though. I appreciate everybody. I'm just feeling sorry for myself, I think. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Just go backwards. Good. 3 and 4. I might get this weekend out of the way and get some how-to videos put up. Some little mini ones that are only, I don't want them too long. Refresh my page a little bit. Even the simplest thing like threading a needle. I lost my thread then. Oh, no, there's one. Oh, I need that pull thread again. Mm-mm-mm-mm. 747. Just the simplest little tutorial of how I start and end thread. Good for beginners. When I was doing TikToks, there was quite a few that would jump on and be interested and know what I'm doing, so it'd be ideal for those. So 1, 2, 3. Push these threads to the back so they get out of my way. Now that they are anchored. That's it. Mark that off. Park that on there. Next glue. 164. In fact, my lovely stitchy friends, if you're watching this video and you've got this far, well done, thank you. Feel free to drop a comment if you're watching this later on and let me know what time is best for you for lives. That's to the people that are here as well right now, but for those that are watching it later, when is the best time? Right, I need to end this thread. Send it over here. Scissors. Save that because that's quite a big bit. 964. Right, then part thread. feel myself sliding down again. Can't wait to get a proper chair. As comfy as it is sitting here, sometimes I do slide down the bed quite a bit. It hurts the butt. Another plus with uploading, I can edit it down so then the videos aren't quite so long, which I feel like will help people. I mean, sometimes I don't have hour and a half, 2 hours there to sit and watch, or I suppose when you're stitching it's not so bad, but if you are wanting to sit and watch, hour and a half, 2 hours is a long old time. So I think my uploads will be good for people that are pushed for time. Noise outside my window. What we are going on with now, 56 minutes. It's not bad. As I say, average about an hour a tower. Don't forget we finished this one off first. We haven't got much left of this one to do. So it's taking less than an hour to do this one, this tower. And I feel like 200 stitches an hour, it's not bad going. Obviously sometimes I do a lot more. I can get 2 towers done. The less colours there are within the tower. But if you've only got an hour, that's why I like roll rows, because if you've only got an hour to kill, you can kind of get that tower in, and that's 200 stitches. Oh, there's a right gobby woman outside my window. Don't know if you can hear her. If you can, I apologise. Cooking on gas. Mark that off. Oh, not that one. That one. I also need to get my other frame from Jason's, because then we'll be able to stitch on Deep Blue Sea. much as I really want to get this one done, if my viewers need more variety, if you're getting bored of seeing Mother of Dragon, I don't mind stitching Deep Blue Sea. There's that cat one as well that I need to get done. I could do that one. If it's more variety you're after, let me know. I'm open to constructive criticism or advice. I'm here for you guys. Are you still doing the large collection of story keeps? Yes and no. I've still got the big bit of fabric to do it all the way across, but I have started one of the story keeps on its own kind of thing, on its own bit of fabric. I think as again once we get set up properly, that can be something I can go back to. I need to do a whip parade. I'll show you all what I have got going, and then that way you can all comment and say which you would like to see me stitching. I can do like a poll either on here or on Facebook or wherever, asking which one you would like me to stitch during the lives. But yeah, I have still got them, and I've still got the massive bit of fabric that we started on. When I moved, it just wasn't viable to try and stitch it, so I did nick the threads for one of the story keeps, and I did start stitching it just on its own bit of fabric because it was easy to hold onto the frame. It was like a Q-snap that I was using because I moved into my mum's for a little while, so it was easy to stitch on there. I couldn't have my stand and all of that lot because my mum's flat's not exactly big, so I couldn't have my whole rig up. So yeah, I did start one of the story keeps on their own. Well remembered. That was Celia's bright idea, that was. And I will get round to it one day. Nearly finished this towel. Just got 1, 2, 3 more colours. Don't like going to junk. Right, so that's 317. Which one was it? Is it that one? Yep. I'm going to nick that thread from there because it's one stitch. And then park it back. No one will ever know. Right, last 3 stitches and it's 598. My future bathroom colour. I like this colour. Oopsie, really. This one needs to go in here somewhere. There. No. There. Put one across. Sorted. Bish bash bosh. That tower took less than an hour because we started the other one, didn't we? We finished the other one even. But these threads can be put into a bowie. These ones are ready for the next one. Come on. Get out of it. Need to slip these because they're a little bit long. And then the end threads. I don't like them too long, otherwise they get in the way. Constantly snag. It can get annoying. Don't like to do them too short because we don't want them to fall out straight away. But there we go. So we've got quite a few colours in that tower actually. I think that's because we're getting the light and then the dark bit coming all in. Right, I'm going to get a bobbies for this bit. Just so that they don't keep getting in the way when I am stitching. Love bobbies. Bobbies are awesome. Just stops the threads pulling up as I'm stitching. Then this side, can't quite see that. Right, they're all done anyway. And they can get tucked in there out of the way until we get round to that side. I'm going to call it on the stitching. I've done 600 stitches today. It's not a great deal, but it's better than none. There's a big old dragon. Not obviously zoomed in. Let's see if we can zoom out a little bit. There you go. She's coming along, slowly but surely. Like I say, I need to do this side. This is all black. It's going to be all black, so I'm not going to bore you all with the black. So I'm going to try and get all that done, and then come over here with lives, so that we've got some other colours. It's no good doing just constant black, because then that will be boring. But you can see the top of her dress. Yeah, we're getting there, slowly but surely. Oh, thanks for the likes. Right, I'm going to switch that camera off, and then we're going to stretch this one. Oh, I'm still holding my phone. Stretch the screen. Ooh, there we go. Short, sharp burst. Oh, actually, let me just quickly. I think I've already done that now. Let's just switch that one off for a second. Don't know if you can quite see it. Oh, so this is what I'm going to be doing when I jump off live. I'm going to be finishing my puzzle. I'll put my big light on so I can see what I'm doing. It's very pretty. I don't know where the box is. The box is over there somewhere. But yeah, that's my evening. The rest of my evening, I'm going to put, well, we've got this one fast asleep. Bless him. But yeah, thank you for joining me. Let me put that one back on. There we go. What we got? I've got 6 of you left in the room. Thank you for persevering and sticking around. I appreciate it. And for those that did jump in and are probably watching this again later on to see if they missed out interesting, you didn't. But I appreciate you all, and I'll do obviously another one. I don't know when. Let me see. Can't do it tomorrow, can't do it Saturday. Sunday I'm probably going to be recovering from Saturday. We'll try and get one done for Monday maybe. But yeah. Enjoy the rest of your evening, guys. And for the UK lot, good night. I'm tired, so I was hoping to get this puzzle finished tonight, but I don't think I'm going to, because my eyes are a little bit stingy-fied. But yeah,